Hello and welcome back, guys, to another episode of Coldire's Bit on the Side, Fallout 4 Empire. Okay, guys, so first of all, we're just going to talk to Preston Garvey here.
Hey, good to see you again. I was hoping you'd show up. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for it. I think we could settle down here.
Yeah.
Yep.
I used to.
What do you mean?
I lived here.
Damn, you say you were frozen.
Just my son.
Damn. Anyway, I am glad you're here.
Yeah. You kind of have to skip through this.
And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there. The only chance the trouble is...
Sure.
Yeah.
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. By the way...
Okay, so I had to do that that little quest bit there, just to unlock the Talk to Sturgis dialogue. Sturgis has a mission for us, which is really, really important for us to do. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to not activate that, and we're going to activate the miscellaneous task, Talk to Sturgis. Because Sturgis has a little quest for us to do, to just do up the place. Hey, dude.
I'd be glad to.
Yep.
Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is first one, just store all my junk, because that's probably taking up quite a lot of stuff. Okay, so let's have a look through all these aid items, pretty much, apart from stim packs and radaway, we're going to be selling. So that's really interesting. That's something to do with the main Let's Play. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter the crafting mode here, and as you can see now, it's got the issue that there's no food, there's no water, there's no defense, there's no beds. Okay, so in my experience of this game, it doesn't actually matter about any of those things, but you do want to try and have some food going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, I'm going to go first to food, which we're going to solve right now. Okay, because we have corn, it produces some of this, some food here, so that's okay. So we have one corn there, that's fine. Basically anything, I should have some of these, that's a bit odd. Yeah, look, it says I have a one gourd here, which is good. So the gourd's going to go here. Melons, I'm probably going to try and just grow in a line here. There we are. Got those melons growing. We don't have any moot fruit. We don't have any tomato plants. Okay, so that's food. That's good. What we do need to have, though, is we need to have a way of making sure that these people have enough food.
Can we talk?
There's all kinds of ways of doing that, but probably one of the easiest ways to... Raider? What the hell's this? Oh, right, yeah.
It has to be able to...
Resource, miscellaneous... Ah, the bell. Here we are. This is the thing that I use just all the time, because it means that I can grab all of the people who are living here to just come all the way over here. No, it's fine. Leave that bell where it is. But because I've rung the bell, these workers are going to start coming towards me. So, Mama Murphy, you're unassigned. No. Yo, you, Mama Murphy. Assigned to that. Sturgis, you're going to have some work to do as well. Oh, they've already done it all. Okay, so that's all the food we have right now. So that's fine. All the food has been assigned. The way you can tell is you see the little man waving. If he's highlighted in red, it means that no one's attached to that food. Can work on multiple food objects. Okay, good. So, yeah, that's all that done. There is some other stuff, though, that we can do. This is a scavenging station, which basically produces scrap from nothing. So what I like to do is I just put a couple down. I'll put a couple down here, and then I'm going to assign you to that. So she is now scavenging. That's good. I'm going to command Codsworth.
Within the realm of possibility.
Yep, that's fine. So the two of them are now going to start work on getting me just resources like that. So before anything else though, we do need to get some power. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this sort of field area here, because there's a sort of natural fence line bit here which I'm going to utilize, and I'm going to make just a straight path going down. But we do need to get rid of a lot of this stuff that's in the way. You can get rid of this. I've seen a way to do it before, but it's really difficult to get it to line up properly. You just sort of have to select. Come on, let me have it. No, I guess they fixed that old glitch where you could look at both of them. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to make a straight line going all the way down to the water. I'm going to use this house here to do that, and I'm going to make a straight line going along, and then I'm also going to make a line going from here to here. And what it's just going to do is it's basically going to wall off. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to wall off, but I'm also going to try and go in a fairly straight line. And to make it look good, I'm going to use flooring so that I can make sure that I can snap objects to it, like walls and stuff like that, and then I can just remove them a bit later. So let's get one going here, one going here. It doesn't really matter that they're going to start floating up in the air. Like that doesn't matter that much. Why does that not snap? Just snap. There you go. Snap. 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 To be honest, it might be pretty cool to have a sort of natural walkway under here. Have a sort of gully going up. That might be quite cool, actually. Either way, I want to make sure that there is... I'm actually going to jump on top of it because it makes it easier to do. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty much as far as I want to go with that. And then we're going to start planning out where I want it to go with this. So, could probably go to about here, 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 and then probably to about, nope, one more. Yeah. Get these guys out of the way. Just something as simple as a walkway can really just help you with managing all of this stuff. There we go. I think I might keep this walkway. It's kind of fun to have a walkway going here. Yeah, because this is basically where we're going to build the wall structures. So let's start building walls. There we are. So this is granting us XP. And I know it's kind of cheaty to have XP this way. Do I want these walls or different walls? I should probably focus on these walls, to be honest. There we are. And I know it doesn't line up perfectly and it's kind of bad, but actually, F this. Let's just do it in a single line. The machine prefers it and I prefer it. So, no, none of that. There we are. So what I'm effectively doing is, yes, walling off, but not just making random walls and putting stuff there. What I'm actually doing is creating a natural sort of pathway which can work with snapping and stuff like that. Okay, so let's go to the furthest one. It's kind of difficult to build down, but it does work. So we can go to flooring, and then we can do our old trick with this to help build spaces. And then we can go back to flooring here and build some flooring here. Okay, so that's as far as that can go. Which is fair enough. I'll go to the smaller floors then. Yeah. Okay. So what I might do is I might just utilize this. No, that doesn't make any sense. I guess it does actually. That does make some sense, because then you could walk down here like this, walk up here and around. But does it make more sense to have it just be on a side? No, because if I turn, then it won't work. Okay, either way, we need some flooring. So we're going to get rid of that now by doing this. And we're going to do some more flooring this way. Is that it? No, it's just one more. That's it. And then we're going to go along like this. There we are. Oh, there we go. Very nice. Let's get the small ones if we can. Alright, that's it. So there is a fairly nice walkway bit here. Okay, that's good. I like that. That's going great. Don't know if there's space. I could probably get rid of a whole bunch of these bits of stuff that's just in the way. Yeah, these... Ooh, there's a bit of storm coming in. That's not good. Because storms have radiation, which is kind of bad. I do want to get underneath here. So let's... Oh, okay. Not good. Rad storms are pretty bad. They can give you all kinds of radiation sickness and stuff. So let's leave the outdoor structure side for now, and let's do some furniture indoors. So I don't really like how there's just wall bits here, but that's okay. It kind of works out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to beds, and then I'm going to go to the cheapest beds possible, and I'm actually going to put down a whole bunch of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, all good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's good. Let's sleep for about 3 hours. There we go. And it's no longer the storm, which is good. Okay, so we've got 10 beds in here, which is nice. We've got more than enough beds for that, so happiness is on the way up, and we have some food going around, which is good. So what I'm going to do for now, just as a placeholder, we need to provide them with some water. And I have the perfect system for doing that. I'm just going to give this. This doesn't require power as well, which is kind of nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create 3 of these. There you are. And these water pumps don't create the purified water, they just make water. But that's enough for these guys to be getting along with. Okay, so back to our other project here. I really wish I could get rid of these things, but that's just the way the game works, I'm afraid. There's nothing else to get rid of on the floor. Okay, good. Right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to continue on with building walls. Now I would like to try and... I will pretty it up a little bit later on, but for now I'm just using the standard shack walls, just because they work out a lot easier and a lot better for me. See, look, that's actually pretty decent. Like I actually can't get through there, which is pretty good.
You ask me.
So I'm going to head down here and go underneath here. You got stuck on the outside, mate? Okay, so I do need to build like a little gateway bit in here. Okay, so we'll store this guy for now. Have that as a gate here. Okay, so this is pretty nice. I do need to, again, pretty it up, but prettying it up can wait until later. For now, we need safety and security. We also need... Okay, hold on, mate. Oh, back you go. There we are. I'm going to just put this guy here for now. A bit later on I'll remove him. Again, making sure that I'm doing interior walls in here and not exterior walls. Very important that you know the difference between the two. Oh, it looks like this one might in fact glitch its way to freedom. For some reason it wanted to go that way in there. Okay, so that's pretty decent. We've got ourselves a fairly nice little surround here. Again, prettying it up can come later. We don't need to worry about that for now. We do need a sort of gateway to get through to here for this water, because this water is going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff for us. So let's get down here and get rid of all this scrap. Don't worry about destroying receptacles of items. I know a lot of people sort of talk about how, oh, well, you should be really careful because you might accidentally break a safe or something. The items that would have been inside that safe automatically get transferred. So don't even worry about it. It's fine. Man, I do hope I'm not losing my voice. I've got so much recording to do today. Right. Refrigerator door, that's good because it gives us some rubber. We're going to be swimming now, which is kind of bad, but I need to get to this bit. Yes, I know I've leveled up, damn it. Scrap that barrel, that's good. You do want to scrap pretty much all of the trees, just because the trees offer just so much wood for you to utilise. And wood's probably one of the better ingredients to utilise as well. Okay, so there's a light system in there, that's interesting, but not very interesting. Right. So, for now, we haven't actually got any defence on this side here, or this side here, but for now, I just want to get this sort of placeholder bit in the way, so that we've got that ready. Okay, interestingly enough, we could make this could work really, really good if the next thing that I try and do works. No, it might work, but no, it won't. Okay, that's kind of interesting and kind of annoying. So I wanted it to work there, but it didn't. Okay, well, potentially what we could try and do. It's really hard to build on these slopey bits, just because they don't necessarily want to work with you. Look at all this, yeah, look, see, it's just freaking out. Okay, well what we might do then is we might utilise this structure, which I've used a lot before, these shack foundations. They work pretty good, so what I'm going to do is I'll remove this, and I'll put a shack foundation here. These things pretty much override terrain when they're given... When you give these guys something to snap to, they snap to it. They override the terrain and they don't care about what they override. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to make a little structure down here, but we're going to use these shack foundations to make this structure here. And I need to be able to walk on and off of it. So it doesn't matter if it's further down, because then I can build ways to get back onto it again. But can I walk across this? I can't. That's really irritating, actually. But let's build another one going out. We should be able just to snap. There we are. That's good. And then one more. There we go. So now we've got a nice little walkway over here. Again, this needs to be prettied up a little bit. So let's go across to stairs. And then let's build... Whoa, 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 whoa. Do not snap to that. I do not want you to snap to that. Okay, right, well, we're going to have to... Okay, this is annoying. Right, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to Sorry, guys, we're having trouble with my voice today. We're going to have to repurpose this. Might have to make it a bit higher there. And then if I do this, there we are. Now you can snap for all you're worth. There we go. So now we have one of these that walks down like this, and there's this in the way, which I really don't like. Yeah, I'm going to store that. I'm going to store this as well, and then we're going to go over and build some more of these. Come on, snap. Come on, there you go. build it there. That's easier, look. So much easier. Standard entrance way to get in there. Very nice. Because we will eventually be building a whole bunch of these shack foundations, and I'll be using them to fill in this space underneath here, and then also this space here. In fact, I can probably demonstrate this now. There you are. Have a look at that. So that fills that in pretty nicely, and then also I can just put another one here, and then probably have to put another one here as well. Oh, so much bother. Yeah, sure, why not? There, so as you see, now it just slots in with the landscape a bit nicer. And then you just do the same for these. So you just put one here. No. Why does it not want to snap? There we go. It's because of the half bits, they were getting in the way. Why is that doing that? Oh no, that's fine. It's just then there's this massive hole bit here, which I don't like. So I am going to get rid of that. Just because I can see it. And therefore it's something to sort out. Okay, there we go. And then let's sort the rest of these. This probably would be easier to do if I was on top of this thing, wouldn't it? Yep. Hey, sprint jump to get across that. Yeah, there's very little platforming in this game at all. There is the occasional bit. But as I say, very little. And what I love about these concrete bits is that they just override clipping issues with the ground and stuff like that, which makes them just insanely useful. Right, so there's that. That's just solved now. But we might end up using it a bit higher up here as well, just because this is the part from which it just starts to screw up as well. So we'll put one here, and we'll put one here. I just use it to solve that issue. So there you go. Now there's not any sort of random blockage and stuff like that. So that works pretty nicely. These are all placeholder walls. I'd like to use nicer walls with them, but for now they'll do. And then we have a sort of natural entranceway here, which is going to be quite good. Okay, you might be wondering why I've been building this thing though. What's the purpose of this? Well, the purpose of this is so that we can get across into this water area without having to worry, and we can start to utilize some really good stuff. But before anything else, we need power. Power is very, very important. We can build 4 of these. Okay, sorted my throat out a bit. Okay, so I want to build some power. But the power that I'm going to build needs to be inside this area. I want it to be in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to run some power from here. Actually, you know what? No, I'm happy leaving the power out here. We can just put it out here. And yes, I know it doesn't look pretty, but it's not about prettiness, okay? It's about having useful amounts of resources. So now we're going to go off. Oh, we need industrial water. We can't get industrial water purifiers. Okay, but we can make these. They need a certain amount of water in order to work. But once you get the green, you can pretty much just make them work this way. So I want you. We have 2 power. We have 5 power though. I want a bit more than that. So I want these guys to work. There we are. Water purifier, water purifier. Water purifier. You know what, that'll do for now. I don't want any more than that. Attach wire to here. Attach wire to there. And then I want... oh. Okay, let's put the water... Let's try and put the water purifiers in sequence here. So let's do that. And then we can just... it's so much easier when you just put them in sequence like this. So then we've got... whoa! Produces 10. Yeah, we're good. We are all good. So they're going to produce water for us. You might be wondering why I've gone completely overkill with the whole water system here. Why is it saying we need more power than that? That's 5 power. Okay, so we're actually not, we don't have enough power to do what we're doing. Okay, that's fine. I knew that was probably going to happen. So let's go back to power. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just stick a tiny little generator just in here. Come on. Find your spot. Find your spot and dig it, dude. There you are. Let's connect this. What? Oh, for God's sake. That's fine. Those little power things don't need to specific... Okay, no. Now it's saying that I don't have enough power to run all of this, which makes no sense to me. There we go. Power 8. There we are. In sequence power. Easy peasy, job done. Okay, we're still low on food and we have no defense whatsoever. But I don't think we're going to be able to make much in the way of turrets. Oh my god, I can make one turret. Okay, well, it will do, I guess. I'm fairly certain that we're not going to be attacked anytime soon. But if we are, I'm going to place it over here, because this is probably more likely to be where we're going to be attacked from, rather than anything else. So you can usually just poke one of these up here, and then we'll just... I pretty much only ever got attacked here from one place. Keep it at least the size of some of your food and water production. Okay, well, our water production is enormous, so there is a chance here that these guys might get attacked. But one of the ways you can get around that, which works really nicely for defense, is guard posts. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a couple of guard posts. One here. And one here, like that. You can make these guard towers as well, which are kind of fun. So I'm just going to put one down. I know it doesn't look very nice. I am aware that they don't look very good. But then I'm just going to place this sort of in here like this. It sort of makes a rudimentary defense in front of it. There we are. And then let's make another guard post tower. There we are. See, it looks sort of a bit like a fortress. And they work quite nicely together. So we've still got some people who are unassigned. So let's walk around and find some of them. You, Marcy Long, you're doing that. Fine. Let's go through and find some other idiots who aren't doing anything. Actually, Codsworth is probably the perfect guy. Sturgis, come with me, pal. You're going to add some defense. It's not going to add a lot of defense, but it'll do something. There you go, Sturgis. You're now assigned, and we have some increased defense there, which is good. Even though it makes it look like it's not the best, it actually is really good. Murphy is farming, that's nice. We've leveled up, yes I am aware, damn it. I'm aware that I have. Now, if I place a wooden panel above this, is it going to block me from getting out? Yes. Whereas if I do this, and do that, then I can get out, can't I? Yes, you can. Nice. Okay, so what we might then do is... let's see, it's probably going to go across like this. So let's... if I do this... I can still sort of get out of that, can't I? Yeah, but it kind of makes more sense to do it the other way around. It did it for a second. No. Ah, nope. Get stored, fool. Okay. Well, for now, there isn't going to be a walkway there. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a wall section here and a wall section here. Just because that kind of solves that issue for me, which I like. And then we can do that, and then we've got a natural sort of nice bit there. Ooh, I could actually make this look really imposing by doing this. and then doing this. So then you've got a natural sort of barricade of do not mess with us. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like building with concrete. It looks really nice. So there we go. We've got a really high door here, which is really awesome, because then we can put some fun little defences around it. Then we've got out here, which we can monitor our production over here. So we've got a good amount of stuff, placeholder details and stuff like that. There's no way to get through here. It's now just the question of how we do this section out here. So we can wall off. This is our sort of natural entrance way here to get into the base. Oh, you haven't been assigned to anything. Dog. Oh, I can't command him. Damn. Well, for now, I think what we'll do is we'll get rid of these scavenger bits. So I'm going to store this. Store that. So you're going to be unassigned. In which case, you are now going to be assigned to guard duty. Whoa. Okay, yeah. There's one more here for you to do. Yeah. So that's increased our defense quite a bit, which is pretty nice. Don't worry, we will be getting a lot more scrap later on, which is good. Can we build any more power? That would be interesting. Can I build another? I can. Nice. Okay, well, this power is going to be useful. These generators are kind of hilarious. But they do... What's kind of nice about these generators is that they add a lovely aesthetic. So I like to put them on top of stuff like here. For example, you can just put them on top of these houses. There we go. So that just creates power that way. I might just put another one on the roof here. There we go. So that's additional power there. I can now only make one of these. I can make 21 light bulbs though. Let's see. We should have power because it's right above us. We do not. Yeah. No, I can do this. Okay, so I know what I'm going to do. Connectors and switches. I'm going to build a power pylon like this, and a power pylon like this, and then a power pylon like... Nope, I need to not build one of those. I then need a wall power conduit on here. So now, if I... Nope. Wait. If I go and attach this to that, that to that, and that to that, there we are. Lights. Light bulb. Okay, so that's that light bulb over with. So if I put this in here, is this going to light up? It is! Yay! And the Lord said, "Let there be light." There we are. So now they have light, which is nice. Okay, so I think we're doing good. We just need some food now. The food sish, though, isn't going to be solved for a while. Just because I have to go to a specific location to go and get some food for this. I know it kind of sucks, but there's nothing I can really do about it. Okay, so what we're going to do, as well as this, is I'm going to build pretty much a straight line I need the first one is really important. So the first one basically defines how you're going to make it work. So I'm going to start with one of these where I want the wall to be. And this is my placeholder, so I have to get it right. Just right. Or I could do this and just build a structure here which fits and then go from there. Yeah, that might work. Okay. And then we can just clip some stuff to that. Get out of here, Codsworth. Buddy. Pal. And then we can just attach some walls to these. And yes, I know, it doesn't quite look right. In fact, it doesn't look right at all. Bummer. I wanted to try and build something that looked good. Right, hold on. Let's get our smallish frames. There we are. Then go to walls. Then go to the fantastic single units, which I really, really like. And then we can place one here. And then one here. Like so. And then we do have a sort of rudimentary... It needs to go like that. And then what we can do is we can grab some more of these fantastic things and snap them up. And then we could build a flooring system here. There we are. And then what? I don't know. Codsworth, get out of there. I'm going to assign you to something. Go over here. There you go. He should move off now. Ugh, he's still there. Ugh. These things are kind of annoying to walk up. Wow, you really need to like stop being there. Okay, well I'm going to reorganize this because I don't like it. It didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to do. Let's make them larger if we can. And let's do it the way I want to, as I thought he was glitched out. So what's the angle that I need to sort of work on? That angle? Does that angle work? No, I think I actually have to start over here. Okay, let's start over here, and we're trying to bridge the gap here. So let's do this. I need to just find a nice spot which isn't too... Why don't we just go to the largest point, because that's probably going to be easier, isn't it? No. Go to there. Okay. Go to here. Alright. So then we're going to need that there, like that, and then this. Oh, come on. like that, and then this doesn't want to. Really? Well, we're nearly there, though. I think if we bring this guy forward a bit... No, we're just going to need to store these, and then let's grab this guy and bring him forward. Forward a tad. There we are. We're nearly there, though. I feel it. There we are. All we need... There we go. That's it. There we go. And now we can build... We don't have to... We can build some placeholder walls here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can't place one here for some reason. But I can place one here. Like this. Which works fine with me. And then to solve this awfully ugly patch, we could then just build another one of these coming out like here, couldn't we? There we are. Okay. So yes, that is a little ugly patch, but that's about it. And now we can have a little bit going here. And I like it. It works well. There. Jolly good. Can I put one of these here? Yeah, that's so much easier, isn't it? No opportunity to put that there. Okay, now that irritates me even more because I want to do that. I really want to fix that. Okay, so what if we built like a little floor here, and then a little floor here? No, because then we can't. Doesn't matter because then we can't do this. Yeah. Ugh, that looks so messy. Well, we got one there though. That's the main bit. You know, you've got one there, and you've got one. Yeah, that sort of works. Sort of. We've kind of glitched it a bit, but there we are. Ugh. Yeah, it sort of works. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, and then we're left with this thing, which is like, the hell do I do with that? I know exactly what to do with this. You're going to play this way, then I'm going to play this way. 1, 2. That's fine. Okay, and then we can just put in some little walkway bits here. There we are. Easy peasy. And then just some stairs there. Stairs there. Come on, pal. Work with me. I heard you do it. You know you did. Oh, there you are. There we go. So then we got a sort of meeting area bit over there, which is kind of good. So I think I'm going to end up putting the bell thing over here. It's probably where we hang the people we don't like. And then, to finish up, all we need is a little wall structure going like this. Which I'm going to put right here. How's that? Freaking perfect. Okay, so now there's a wall section over here, which I like. But there is a wall section over here, but I'm just going to cover it up because I don't particularly like the way it looks. There, that looks way better from the outside. There we go. So let's head up here. Head back in. And now we've pretty much got it solved. Scrap that. Let's get another wood frame. Stick this guy like that. There we are. That's that solved. The last thing to do then is to put in some walls in here, which goes to this natural hedge. And that's it, really. Okay. Alright then. Let's go for some interesting shacky wall bits. Yeah, that'll do. And then let's go for some of these. Just a quick bodge job. Oh, I saw it. There we are. There we go. Right. Walled garden complete. So now that we have this lovely power down here, we are going to need some lights eventually. But we do have what, to be honest, is quite an impressive walkway structure bit, which I think I may in fact start adding interior walls to then have some functionality later on. So we can add more housing and stuff like that maybe. But that's stuff for another day. We've added an enormous amount to this base. Like, freaking enormous. There's so much going on with it now. It's such an interesting structure to work with now. So we've potentially got just a whole, well, very, very interesting structure to work with and play around with. We've got a large area in the centre here to farm with. We're completely walled off, which is nice. So Mama Murphy, could you please stop walking over there? Oh well. This thing's still a glitchy mess, but that's okay. We have our entranceway over here. And we have our guard posts over here, which is good. So let's talk to Sturgis, because we finished some of his quest. Hey, pal.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits. What we need now is a reliable source of clean...
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
Great. Thanks again.
Sturgis.
Let's talk to Sturgis.
Better already, knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but our food supplies are running low. If we're gonna settle here, we'll need to get some crops established.
I'll start planting right away.
I'll get it.
Good deal.
Okay. So we're almost done with that, but not quite. Now then, that water production that you saw me create, that isn't just vanity. That will produce for us a whole bunch of really, really useful things. Oh, I've been given a Radex and a Stim Pack. That's very nice. Thank you very much. Eventually, that will produce a lot of purified water bottles. Those purified waters I can then utilize to then sell for scrap, which I will. And then once I have lots of scrap, I will come back and upgrade bases and stuff like that. But this is basically placeholder for now, guys. There's a lot more work that needs to be done to it. I need to change most of these walls to try and get nicer ones. This needs a floor here. Let's give it a floor. Glad I decided to do a walk around at the end of this. Do I have to be within range of this thing? Maybe. There we are. Let's go and put one down here. There we go. So with that done, we've got walkways, we've got extension areas sort of inside of these walls here, which we can add to. I really like the aesthetic of these big wind turbine things. They look really, really nice. We do have a present risk of security. That is a big deal. We've got 39 water production and 2 food, which is like, what, 41 total supply? Yeah, 41 versus 13 defense. That is gonna affect that. But the good thing is that we're notified very, very quickly when a group is going to raid the base, and you can just fast travel here and deal with them really quickly. So it's really not a big deal to have a whole bunch of them attack. Okay guys, that'll about do it for today's episode of Fallout 4 Empire. We've come a long way. Just got tons of stuff done.
Don't let your guard down.
Thanks, Preston. So, as you can see, the base is just really, really awesome. It's coming along great. I'm super happy with it. We've done a lot for it. And as we continue with the Minutemen campaign, there will be even more being added to this later on, and we're going to be adding a lot more crops to this. We're going to get the crop part done. In the actual next episode of the campaign, we'll be going and getting some crops, doing some Minutemen sort of little tasks for them, because basically the Minutemen is all about settlements, so we're going to be doing that. We're also later on, because we've actually leveled up a couple of times, which is really good. We've leveled up 3 times, that's great. Okay, well with those level ups, guys, we probably will start getting some of the early sort of science and stuff like that, so we can start adding a whole bunch of new stuff. I do, however, want to get the armor and gun nut perks straight away, because now we've gotten as far as we're going to get with this Raider armor at the moment. It's pretty good, but I want to upgrade it even more, and for that I'm going to need armor perks. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode of Fallout 4 Empire, part of the Coldire's Bit on the Side.